I'm non-racist. I have a lot of friends that are Caucasian before I get into this video. And there are some good people, man, that have been over back for me, I had nothing to say bad about racism or me being racist. But I also want to input as well, that there are good cops out here, and I like the good cops, and I speak to them, But I'm gonna getting into this message, talking about being harassed by racist cops that work together with racism, and then also a Caucasian neighbor that was working with the police force to try and I guess treat me out the streets or make me retaliate or make me do something out of my character. And it's a very evil and wicked world, guys. And we got to remember these people in certain places can be very evil, And I encountered this situation for many, many years. When I say many, many years, it's been years, guys. And it kind of set in with me very heavy this year, But it's been going on for years, and I don't say a few years, but I mean probably like 7 to 18 years almost. Come and work my 9 to 5, run my business or whatnot, come home and maybe want to cut my grass. I can't cut my grass in peace, man, because my neighbor called the police on me. He won't cut his grass. He won't keep up his yard, but be concerned about my yard and me cutting my grass. And for many, many years, man, it's been very, 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 very challenging because they coming, As soon as you get a good sweat in, man, they come rolling up. And I'm like, man, what is it? Oh, well, we got a call. And I'm like, man, it's so many calls you can get. It's so many stuff in the system. This stuff documented and things of this nature, man. I'm tired of y'all coming out here, man, bothering me for cutting my grass. It's just it wasn't no HOA thing or nothing like that. It's just me trying to take care of my yard and having a racist neighbor. And then come to discover that, man, he was really working with the police. That's why I say it's an evil, wicked world. And it ain't the police force, but it's the people that become on the police force, And it's never been spoke of, but you got people on the police force, man, who work with peers in the community, man, and be friends with them, and they do even wicked things, man. Come to find out, the calls were not going to the police station. He was calling his buddy on the phone, or buddies, these Caucasians, because they ran together as a pack, and they will always harass me, man. Even when I pull out in one of my cars, just trying to, go to the store, grab some groceries or something. They wait for me at the stop sign, pull me over. And it was just crazy, man. And then some days they'll pull me over back to back. And I'm like, no, man, you just pulled me over yesterday, so you ain't getting no information from this vehicle yesterday? What's the deal, And I tell them, God bless you, and they go on their way. Then they pull me over again, I said, dang, he just probably want to hear God bless you. But, hey, man, this ain't the way you get a God bless you. You need to go to church if you want to hear God bless you, what I mean? And then in some of my vehicles, I've been riding there. I got nice old classic cars. I take care of them. They're in good shape. And I might be out riding and just get pulled over. Just tell me, hey, you got a nice vehicle. I'm like, okay, but that's not a reason to pull me over to tell me I got a nice vehicle. But I just say this to say, it's an evil and wicked world, guys. And you got to know, man, when we talking about, being harassed by these cops and stuff like that, we sometimes seem like we're being racist or we're the issue. And I just want to clear that up to society that we're not being racist or things of that nature. There's a people in racist places and evil places, with these suits on that's, that work together with the community and try to take you down, And right in my county, I done like to die 2 times, man, for falsification at my residence, man. They done like to kill me 2 times at my residence, the county had, man. Could have sued them 1 time, but it's of God, man. I'm a God, man. I don't want no money like that. You know what I mean? They snatched my door. They were going to try to rage into my house, and they had no reason to come into my house, And then another one, they like to kill me in my backyard. hand on the trigger. If my wife wouldn't have walked outside, probably would have wet me up, you know. It's crazy, man. But I say this, man, you know, and I could view Caucasians on a level to where, like, I'm racist because of all the brutal racism that I have had to deal with. That I talk about another racist encounter in another video, but today it's just basically talking about being harassed by the cops, and then working with my the cops were working with my racist neighbor, and it didn't stop, man. This last incident kind of went over heels, and it kind of pissed me off, you know, very bad. You know, my kids, like I said, they got 4-wheelers and they was riding, and they kind of like hit his left property line, you know, and you cut over my property line all the time, and I had nothing to say. That's just less grass I had to cut. I have no issue with you, you know, but this last time, man, you know, it kind of went over my head, man, you know, trying to put fear in my kids, you know, because you got these shotguns, these bow and arrows, man. Hey, one thing about it, I'm gonna protect my homestead. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna harm nothing over here, and I tell my kids the same thing. You know, hey, he's not gonna harm nothing. You go back outside. You know what I mean? He don't run this household. He don't pay not one bill over here. You know? So they try to put fear in you, man. They try to put fear in you, man. And then, you know, you had to go in the world and deal with what come with the world, you know. But people don't understand what you be going through behind closed doors, man. You know, when you lead these people in the world, you know. But I dealt with it for years, man. And here in 2024, it kind of slowed down a little bit. But I ran into that one encounterment that kind of went head over heels with me, man. And then I called the police, and I was like, this should be the last time. You know what I mean? We should have no issue out of him, you know. And we had conversations with him and everything, man. And this ain't no old man, man. You would think this be an old man. This man hit 40, man. He ain't hit 40, man. Just built a man that I'm a black man living beside him, you know. And I own what I got here, you know. And what he got, you know, it was given to him by his mama, you know. But don't be jealous of me and try to keep me in encounterments with the law and things of that nature, man. So I just want to, you know, elaborate on that, you know. That's painful, man. You know, I had to deal with that, man. You can't get in your car, man, and just go to the grocery store, man. Pick up some groceries for your family, and you without getting pulled over, man. And they don't have no reason. You know, they don't tell you why you pull me over. You don't even give me a ticket. You just pull me over. You know? And they sit and watch me, man. You know, they would sit in the yard at my neighbor house, man. Just sit in the yard and just watch my house, man. Just watch my house like, you know, this is a drug zone. You know, like I'm selling drugs out of this house. Now my wife and kids live here, you know. And I don't have no problem with none of my neighbors, you know. I serve my community, you know. That's my whole community right there. Everybody know me in that community. I service my community. And that's what I'm trying to tell the cops, man. I service this community, man. Everybody know me. Everybody know me. Why y'all keep pulling me over? I'm doing the right thing. I'm not selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of my family. Y'all see me ripping and running, man, up and down that road, man. Y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all watching close enough. I'm not doing no illegal activities, period. But I can't stress it enough, guys. You know, be aware. You know, when you say, well, them guys just being racist, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it could be somebody calling the police, man. Have buddy friends with the police, man, because never forget, these guys that went to high school together. Never forget, these guys are cousins in the community. Never forget, they got a low IQ. They're never gonna put a smart person in the police force to be smart to navigate mentally how to beat the system. So these people are easily manipulated, you know? And so don't take it the wrong way when I say what I say. The cops are good. I like when I see them. I see them on the road. I see them around my community. I've actually picked up the phone and called 911 and told them, hey, y'all need y'all to ride my area more. Serves my community a little more. They're like, oh, wow. Really, Mr. Fuller? I'm like, yeah, y'all need to come in my area. I don't see y'all enough in my area. So I have no problem with the police. And I have no problem with Caucasians. But this Caucasian here, man, he went overboard, man. Like I say, with my children, he said, I hurt y'all. Y'all come in my yard again. That did it, man. And you come and sit in your truck. He come sit in his truck and sit and watch and stare at my kids ride 4-wheelers, man. You that petty to sit and watch kids have a good time? And they don't do this all the time. It was like I think they had got promoted. They was out for fall break or something like that. They had a good school year. They doing good in school. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pull the 4-wheelers out, y'all can ride. It ain't like they make this noise all the time when they ride. You know, they got a big enough yard where they can ride their 4-wheelers in the yard. Thank God for that. But you gonna get mad and upset about that? Oh man, hey, but that has been a challenge for me, guys. And I could be in fear, man, with all this stuff going on in the world, man. But man, you can't put no fear in me, man. You just can't do it, man. I could be in, because they've been killing black guys and stuff like that in that nature, And so every time they pull me over, they want me to be fidgety. They want me to act out, because they buddy. But now, like, hey, how you doing, man? Just pull your, let me check your license and registration. Man, you can't do, this ain't no roadblock. You want to keep pulling me over? So hopefully, man, I'm banking on it, man. Hopefully this year be the last year that I had to deal with this mess, man. And but it's just painful, guys. Had to deal with these type of issues, man. Trying to cut your grass and be out in your yard, man. And police rolling up on you, man. Your family got to see this, man. Your wife and your kids witness these things. My kids witness these things, man. Being racially profiled. You know what I mean? And I still teach them to like Caucasians, man. All Caucasians are not bad. All police are not bad. My kids had to witness these things, man. It's a crazy world out here. It's an evil world we live in, guys. Shine the light of God, you know what I mean? Keep praying. Keep worshiping him, and with God's protection, he has protected me over these years with dealing with this evil and wicked system that we have to be around, that people are scared to talk about. But it's not. I'm speaking on it because it has happened to me, guys. And till next time, God bless y'all.